I'm Dr. Jeffrey Botman. I've been practicing hypnosis for more than 25 years, using it to help clients like you achieve their personal goals. This audio is intended to provide you with a gentle hypnotic experience that can start you on a new road to a new life, a healthy life, a life without cigarettes. So, let your eyes close and prepare yourself for an hypnotic trance. You may be consciously wondering exactly how you're supposed to do that. Well, wondering is a perfectly natural way to begin. After all, you can't possibly know consciously how your unconscious mind will turn this or any other hypnotic trance into a fresh opportunity for growth and healing. Sure, you may want this or that at one particular moment in time or another, but it's really a happier, healthier life, far removed from risk, danger, and harm that you truly crave. And why shouldn't you? When you absolutely can tell the difference between what's true and what's nothing more than a pack of lies. Now, one time, a bus driver on a tourist bus from New York City to Washington, D.C., announced over the intercom that smoking on the bus was prohibited. When he had finished, a baby began to cry. "Come on, kid," the bus driver said over the loudspeaker. "You can't be more than 6 months old. You can make it to D.C. without a cigarette." So, take a deep breath and breathe in that fresh, clean air. And as you blow it out, let yourself realize you've had good luck and you want more of it. And you've had bad luck too, and you have no desire whatsoever to add to it. And you'd rather not be the butt of anyone's jokes. So just hear my voice without even trying, and understand whatever note my words may strike on a conscious level, they can light up the embers of curiosity and wonder that glow within your unconscious mind, where reside hidden resources that can and will enrich those capacities that we freely associate with conscious mental operation. Now, you won't have to go into a deep trance, although you may do so if deep trance suits your needs. But you don't have to confine yourself to light or medium trance either, unless doing so suits your purposes. All you have to do is follow the lead of your own unconscious as you embark upon an inner journey toward becoming, in word and deed, the person you really want to be. So, just let yourself drift, and really do drift, and go deeper and deeper. Deeper, not as the conscious mind would have you understand, but really deep as the unconscious mind understands. That's right. That's right. That's right. Sounds in the background come and go, of no concern to you whatsoever. Even the sound of your own breathing, of no concern whatsoever. All that does matter is your own trust in your own unconscious mind, as your mind transports you wherever it will. That's right. That's right. And my voice is going with you. And you will hear my voice without even trying. And you will find within my words markers on a path you can follow as you pursue the very goal that brought you here. Of course, you can rest along that path when you choose. You may even veer off that path now and again. That's perfectly all right. And when you have stayed that path to its end, you'll realize it really has always been your path. Yours alone, just waiting for you to follow. And be amused, really amused. As a child, you had habits that you enjoyed. Perhaps carrying about a favorite stuffed animal, or sucking on a favorite pacifier, or a favorite thumb. Once you were a toddler, and every toddler prizes one thumb, and you really prized yours. Perhaps you remember. Maybe you don't. Sucking that thumb once was the most natural thing in the world. And all you really knew was this. One day, you wanted to do something, and you really wanted to do it. And you needed an extra thumb to do it. And the only extra thumb you could find was the one in your mouth. And out it came. And the more you used that thumb, the more you needed it. And the more you needed it, the more you used it. Until you found you no longer needed that thing in your mouth at all. anymore. And everything was fine. And here you are, all over again. And you no longer need that thing in your mouth at all anymore, do you? And everything is fine, isn't it? Perfectly fine. Listening to this recording tells me you've been thinking about making a change. Well, good for you. Thinking is a good first step toward learning and growth and change and development. And thinking now leads to action later. When your unconscious mind determines that the time is right to act, and that's exactly as it should be. There's really no need to rush, nor is there any reason to dilly-dally either. You can just start on your own when the time is right for you. And there really is no better time than the present, is there? And remember that tune, the one you just couldn't get out of your head? You haven't entirely forgotten it, have you? You heard it, and it stayed with you. And you couldn't get it out of your mind. And the harder you tried, the more it stayed with you, playing in your mind over and over and over again. And you probably can hear it still if you try. Can't you? And I want you to hear this. I have no intention to command that you do any one thing or another, because I cannot control what you think and what you do. You alone have the right, and you alone have the power to tell yourself, I won't do this thing, and I really won't do it, and no one can make me do anything once I'm burned out. No one at all. I won't tell you, for example, you are going to quit smoking starting right now, and you're absolutely going to do it. But I won't stand in your way either. If your unconscious mind chooses to repeat over and over again, you are going to quit smoking starting right now, and you're absolutely going to do it, and no one can make you do anything once you're burned out. No one at all. And I won't remind you the first time you smoked, you really choked something awful, and you really didn't like the experience at all, not one bit. And I won't suggest anything like the following. From now on, you're going to feel a horrible tightness in your throat and a nagging urge to cough any time a lit cigarette touches your lips. But I won't stand in your way either. If your unconscious mind chooses to repeat over and over again, from now on, you're going to feel a horrible tightness in your throat and a nagging urge to cough anytime a lit cigarette touches your lips. And no one can make you do anything once you're burned out. No one at all. And understand this, I am deferring to your unconscious mind because, and precisely because, it knows more about you and what you want and what you need than I can ever know. I'd much rather talk with you about that scraped knee of yours. Do you remember it? As a toddler, you fell and you scraped your knee badly. Perhaps you recall it. More likely you don't. And the sight of your own blood upset you badly. Or maybe it didn't. And there you were. Your knee was scraped and bleeding, and you were hurt and crying. And Mama told you, it's gonna be okay. Or was it someone else? And Mama knew that knee would heal itself. You didn't know, but Mama did. Mama knew your body has a wondrous capacity all its own to heal itself. Just keep a damaged area clean and avoid irritating it. And nature takes its course. And there you have it. One day everything was fine, and then you fell, and nothing was fine. And Mama kept that damaged area clean and free from irritation, and nature took its course. And one morning, you wake up, and there you are. You open your eyes, and everything is healed, and everything is fine all over again. Look up. Perhaps you'll see the sky above. Listen carefully. Perhaps you'll hear the song of a bird. Maybe you'll taste the sweetness of a juicy fruit. Maybe you'll smell the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. And everything really is and absolutely will be fine all over again. And what would happen if you were to pretend for one whole hour or one whole day or one whole week merely pretend to be someone different. You certainly know how to pretend. You certainly did your fair share of pretending as a child. Maybe you pretended that you were driving a car. Or was it riding a horse? Or even flying like a bird? You certainly pretended to be all grown up, with your little feet inside grown-up shoes. You probably even pretended to smoke. Maybe you were holding a pretzel rod at the time. Or was it a carrot stick? And you couldn't have been happier, just pretending. Not a care in the world. And you can pretend even now, can't you? So, breathe in slowly and deeply and freely and hold that breath. And let yourself enjoy the experience as fresh, clean air fills your lungs. You can hold that breath or let it go. And the next one too. And as you exhale, you can enjoy a sense of ease and comfort, and enjoy knowing you can do that anytime you choose, free of worry, free of hassle, free of tension. And you can, you really can. Now, you have been learning throughout your life, learning through trial and learning through error. And that's okay. Perfectly all right and perfectly natural. And you might just enjoy thinking every day, in every way, I'm learning more and more. And every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. As a child, you looked in the mirror and you marveled at the child you saw looking back at you. How did that child get there? And whatever will happen to that child? And who will take care of that child? And you realize now, you can. You really can look in the mirror once again and see the child inside and promise yourself, as the adult you are, that you will nurture and protect that child inside, now and always. So go deep into the trance, really deep, and really do it, and drift deeper and deeper, deeper, not as the conscious mind would have you understand, but really deep, as the unconscious mind understands. And follow your own path into whatever kind of trance suits your needs as you embark upon an inner journey toward becoming the person you deeply want to be. Now, take a minute of clock time, all the time in the world. And prepare yourself in your own way to continue on your own work begun. Here and now. You can continue that work through daytime reverie, or continue that work through nighttime dream. You can finish that work all at once, or complete that work in stages over a period of time of your own choosing. Just follow the rhythm and pace of your own internal clock and really do it. And do it in a way that's right for you. As the person you are, en route to becoming the person you'd like to be. That's right. That's right. And when you're ready to return to the here and now with a renewed sense of ease and comfort and confidence, you can count backwards to yourself from 5 to 1. Before opening your eyes, feeling alert and refreshed. Of course, you won't feel fully alert and fully refreshed until after you've opened your eyes and stretched.